What's going on, people? It's time for Real Talk. Now, what's been trending on Twitter at the moment is Kroenke out. Now, I don't know how this trend has just been going on for the past day or so. Um, and here's what I think about it. The bottom line is this. It's not going to get Stan Kroenke out of the football club. It's not. I just think that um, there's so much that went on. Like you, every Arsenal fan that's watching this at the moment would be so annoyed, so tired about what's going on, and there's so much pain, and I share that pain. Don't get me wrong. I'm tired of us not winning things. I'm tired of us not even trying to compete for titles. I'm tired of us not being into the same conversations as Man City or Man United or Chelsea or Bayern Munich or Barcelona when it comes to top players, and we cannot go ahead and buy them. Anytime that there's been a player that's doing so well, and the media talks about the media talks about who wants to buy them. We're not in that conversation. It's annoying. We got an owner that hasn't put in not one penny into this club, not one. And we have an owner that doesn't come out and speak to us fans. To us fans, he would rather just go and speak to a tabloid or a broadsheet, and he would put everything that how much he would love Arsenal. He would go ahead and do that. But really and truly, it doesn't paper over the cracks. To me, it's condescending. That doesn't tell me that, that's a guy who cares, right? And even he said himself, he said that he didn't want to buy Arsenal just so he can win football things. He bought it because, you're in it just to make money. And that's what it was for him, to make money. And this is the thing of what I dislike about rich people sometimes, because, they are in it for themselves. They're not in it because they want to be the white knight, of the people. They want to be, they don't want to give power to the people. They're in it just to make money. You can sit there and can say about philanthropy and all that stuff, but how many people in his stature who's a billionaire actually gives back? Give me one. If you can tell me that, then great. But for me, Stan Kroenke needs to leave. He does need to leave, but he isn't going to go anywhere. We have to kind of be real with ourselves, I've just been watching a few YouTube clips of other people talking about Stan Kroenke, talking about how much we've fallen within the last decade or so. And I'm sitting here thinking to myself, my God, it's a mess. It is a mess, and it could have been actually avoided, And I can sit here and blame people and whatever, but we have been dealt the worst hand possible, And I feel that we do need to do something about it. Now, Unai Emery's under a lot of pressure because we gave him a free pass this season. Next season, he's going to be under a bit of pressure now. No, I wouldn't say a bit of pressure. I'll say a lot of pressure. Because if he doesn't get it right, he knows he's out the door. That's why we signed him on a 2-year contract. 2-year contract. We have to be real about ourselves, man. There's players in that team that need to go. There's players that are uncoachable, and we've got one of the biggest fan bases in the world, and it's been let down by stupid decisions, stupid signings, tactically inept, mentality, and you know, even in the boardroom, like it's just been messed up from day dot. Look, I am born in Birmingham. I have lived in London. That's how I supported Arsenal, right? And I grew to know the club and know what it stands for. You know, victory through harmony. Okay, the club was founded in 1886. Okay, and that club was built on a community value. It was built on it was built on a sense where it felt like everybody can be a part of it. Where's that gone? Ever since that ever since Stan Kroenke rolled in and started doing things and started buying up shares and now owns the whole club. All that's gone. He doesn't have to do AGM meetings anymore. He doesn't have to tell us what he's doing. He can just do it. You know? And it hurts. The fabric of the club, it hurts. You know? I don't like the idea. Like, I'm reading up every morning since the transfer window's been open. I'm hearing that we're linked to this player. I'm here we're linked to that player. I'm hearing all these sorts of things. But nothing's really been done. Why? Because we're waiting on the Adidas kit launch. We can't do anything until then, I'm guessing. If I was a club and if I was signing players, wouldn't you actually sign a player up, get people gassed up to actually go ahead and buy the kit? It really doesn't make any sense to me. Look, I don't know where we're going to go from here. And I don't know how this season's going to pan out. Well, I had a look at the fixture list. It's going to be a tough season. 38 games, you know, plus the Europa League, plus the Carabao Cup, plus the FA Cup. It's going to be a long season. A lot of games, you know. But I just feel that unless we do the right things, well, I'm hearing behind the scenes that we're doing some things, but including the Ljungberg and Bold swapping jobs. But we have to be real about ourselves. We have to kind of like look within ourselves and say to ourselves, like, look, we're a big club. We deserve to actually be in the conversation of us being linked to high profile players. We deserve to actually be competing for titles. I just don't get it now. So look, as much as we can actually do this Kroenke out movement, it's not going to happen. We have to hit him where it hurts, though, in his pocket, for him to be pushed out entirely. But as I said, it's going to take him. It's going to take a lot to actually get him out there. I'm more. I can actually see myself making it to the moon before he gets out. That's how impossible it is. But we've seen the impossible happen, believe me. But let's be real. Stan Kroenke is a person that does need to come out. We've been in a mess even before he's come in. Like, there's people that I have to blame, including Ivan Gazidis, in part Arsene Wenger. But I'm sad to report about how I feel as an Arsenal fan. Been doing it for 23 years. 24 in a bit, actually. But we have to I don't know what we're going to do. I'm actually worried. I'm actually concerned. And I'm actually kind of fearful about what's going to happen this season. But that doesn't mean that we can't turn it around, because we can. It's just, I don't know how this is going to work. I don't know if Stan Kroenke is actually going to do something about it and say, look, okay, look, we're going to do this, we're going to do that. The self-sustaining model's clearly not working. What do you want me to do? That's not an owner, but I wish he could have been. Anyways, people, I've talked about this long enough. Leave it in the comments below if you're an Arsenal fan that's watching. If you're not an Arsenal fan, I can see that there'll be a lot of comments to, you know, give us a load of banter over what's been going on over the past few years or so. But anyways, this is my piece on the Kroenke Out movement. Let me know what you guys think. I'm out.